The Whispering Walls. The house stood at the end of a quiet, tree-lined street, its Victorian facade both elegant and foreboding. Emma had fallen in love with it the moment she saw it. The real estate agent had been eager to hand over the keys, almost too eager, but Emma didn't think much of it at the time. The price was a steal, and she was too caught up in the excitement of a fresh start to notice the way the agent avoided her eyes, or how quickly they left after the paperwork was signed. The first night, Emma told herself the whispers were just her imagination. They were faint, almost imperceptible, like the rustle of leaves in the wind. But as the days passed, the whispers grew louder, more insistent. They seemed to come from everywhere and nowhere all at once. Behind the walls, under the floorboards, even in the empty corners of the rooms. She tried to ignore them, to convince herself it was just the old house settling. But deep down, she knew it was something else, something alive. One night, unable to sleep, Emma followed the sound. It led her to a narrow hallway on the second floor, where the wallpaper was peeling and the air felt unnaturally cold. Her fingers brushed against the wall, and she felt it, a slight indentation hidden beneath the layers of paper. With a trembling hand, she peeled it back, revealing a small, hidden door. Her heart pounded as she turned the rusted handle and pushed it open. A set of narrow stairs descended into darkness. She hesitated, her rational mind screaming at her to stop, to turn back. But something compelled her to keep going. The whispers were louder now, almost beckoning her forward. She grabbed a flashlight and stepped onto the stairs, each creak of the wood echoing in the silence. At the bottom, she found herself in a small, circular room. The walls were covered in strange, twisting symbols that seemed to shift and writhe in the dim light. In the center of the room stood an old, ornate mirror, its surface clouded with dust. Emma's reflection stared back at her, but something was wrong. Her reflection smiled when she didn't. It tilted its head, studying her with an expression that was both curious and malevolent. "We've been waiting for you, Emma," the reflection said, its voice distorted and unnatural. Emma stumbled back, her breath coming in short, panicked gasps. She turned to leave, but the door was gone. The walls seemed to close in around her, the symbols glowing brighter and brighter. The whispers turned into screams, a cacophony of voices that filled her head until she thought it would burst. She doesn't know how long she's been down there. Time has lost all meaning. The mirror shows her things now, faces of people she doesn't recognize, their eyes wide with terror, their mouths open in silent screams. She knows they were once like her, drawn to the house by its false promises of a new beginning. And she knows with a cold, sinking certainty that she will soon join them. The whispers never stop. They grow louder every day, filling her mind until there's no room for anything else. And sometimes when she looks into the mirror, she sees her reflection smiling back at her, waiting. The house is alive, and it's hungry.